What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So after months of debating, trying to find the right bike, we finally landed on one. And today we're not only going to be going over the new build, but kind of a new chapter in this channel. And that's all thanks to my new Yeti SB120. So most of you may know that I took a pretty bad fall recently.
Oh, I think I broke my collarbone.
And ended up separating my clavicle, which put me off the bike for a few months. With that time, it obviously gave me a lot of time to think. And I had a lot of thoughts going through my head. Some of the thoughts that I had were me just questioning whether I should keep riding, continue riding as hard at my age, and just really questioning what the point of all of this was. Obviously, I think you go through stages when you're injured, and over that time, I was already thinking, what if I go back to wanting to do more backcountry style rides, XC style longer rides, and maybe not push as hard as I was pushing on the enduro bike. And that's where the SB120 comes in. After months of just taking the time to think about what I really want from mountain biking, one of the biggest things was exercise. During those few months that I was off the bike, I feel like I got in the worst shape that I've been in a while. And I think that was all in part due to just not being able to ride. And riding is really my main source of exercise. It's what I enjoy the most. And while I used to lift weights and I still run every once in a while, what I really enjoy is just riding my bike and putting in the work. I've always heard people say this is a perfect blend between XC speed and trail bike confidence. So after the injury, that's exactly what I wanted. So before I break down the entire build, I want to give a huge shout out to SpokeX, which supplied all of the parts for this build. And honestly went above and beyond, getting me exactly what I wanted. From the custom wheels to the cockpit, to little details like the decals for the wheels. They absolutely crushed it. So if you're thinking about building a new bike, head over to SpokeX.com and check them out. And of course, I didn't build this bike. I have to give a huge shout out to my homie Javi, which took the time to dial this thing in. From saddle height to suspension, literally everything was dialed.
You just gotta be a little, delicate.
With that being said, after we built the bike, he held the camera and I gave a quick breakdown on the bike. So we're gonna cut over to that now. With the boots, this is a proper fit for the new break-in.
The typical break-in parking lot brake.
Dude, this bike's gonna be fun. This feels good.
What do you think?
It's solid. I think it's gonna be a fun bike, dude.
Gonna do a quick bike check? Or you're gonna do it later?
No, let's do it.
All right.
So, obviously, Turk Yeti SB120 frame. I think what makes this bike stand out, you could probably agree, Javi, is the fork. We went with the 36. It's a SL 130 travel. So I don't know if that's something you typically see on a cross-country bike, but I think it's going to make this bike even more fun.
Not really, but you like to push the limits, so why not?
Yeah. So SX 270 wheels, and I think it's one of the best looking bikes that I've had. You could probably agree with me there. And
yeah, I like the black on gold.
Yeah. I was gonna go all out on the wheels. I took Javi's recommendation on just subtle all black and then make it pop with the decals. So I like how that came out. There's a few other things that I have to change on here, like the saddle. But aside from that, we went with the carbon bars.
835 stem.
Yeah.
Code RC brakes.
Eagle 90 drivetrain. That's going to be fun to test out. We went with the, we were waiting on the cranks, went with the Eagle 90 cranks, and those just got in today. So 180 rotors, Code RSC.
It's a small bike.
Yeah. I think it's going to be dialed, dude.
Forecaster rubber.
Forecaster front and rear, which Javi says won't be the best idea, but we'll find out.
Dude, you gotta be kidding me. No way.
Right off the bat, jumping on this thing, it feels stiff. It feels like it's gonna be snappy. So I think it's gonna be really fun. So I've got about 100 miles on the new SB120. I can tell you right off the bat, I knew it's exactly what I wanted. It climbs like a rocket, corners effortlessly. Even with the shorter travel, it feels planted. This is the type of bike that makes you want to pedal harder, take a different line, and pop off every little roller. And coming back from an injury, that's exactly what I needed. So yeah, that's the new SB120. Super excited about this bike. Like I said, right off the bat, I knew it's what I wanted. It's already pushed me to do longer style rides, which have only been about 26 miles so far. But coming off of the injury and being super out of shape, it's been a lot. So I'm excited to do more stuff like that. Maybe I could bring you guys along on the next 26-mile ride. If you guys would like to see that, drop a comment and let me know. I'd also like to try an XC race, which I'm way out of shape for right now, but I could see us building up for that and just having fun with it. So again, huge shout out to SpokeX for supplying all of the parts, Javi for building it, and to you guys for sticking with me even through this injury. So I'm excited to get back out on the trails with this new build and bring you guys along with me. If you have any questions about the build, drop them below, and we'll see you guys on the next one.